We ended up living in the small van, the two of us. Freestyle gear, wave gear. Then we also had some sales for Ellie plus 3 bags of clothes, a camera bag. I'm actually pretty proud on how we still managed. True. But only for the first few days, and then we moved into Casa Chaos, where we spent the first 10 days until the competition, training every day. Super strong wind. It's easy to pick the right sail size. Just take the smallest. The first 2 days were howling strong.
Do all I please, gonna spread the disease because I wanna. Gonna call all the shots for the notes and the nods.
That was impossible to walk. How are we going to save?
Seeing all the girls in the waves always push it is kind of a motivating factor to also do wave events because it's just so much more girls. Were you in the first heat? No, we were together? No. Yes, we were together in the first heat.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. And we said, okay, maybe at least one of us can advance. That would be nice. So both of us would kind of be happy. Surprisingly, we both made it through. And then round 2, I think we were both pretty nervous. So we said, okay, we just try. But we thought, okay, it's anyways like super strong opponent.
No, she don't mess around. No, she don't mess around.
Big backside shove it there from Kloster. Another frontside hit. Oh, this could make things a little bit interesting. She's going to put the pressure on a little bit. She's got plenty of speed, and that's a hell of a turn. If she got back on that, Kloster is going to upset one of the seeds here. Yep, Kloster gets it. It's official.
Lisa, what a heat taking down Justina. How do you feel?
I can't believe it. I thought I have to land the back to kind of advance, but now I was just like, what? And then I came out and saw Elena already to the shore going like, and I was like, no way. And I came out and heard Ellie like, you made it? Are you kidding me? Like, never. Then I was just so happy to advance to the semis. And then I thought, okay, let's see how Elena's heat is going.
That is tiny. Powerful hit from Dominick. It's good to see the freestylers pushing through.
I think after half of the time I landed my second ever backflip in the heat. Holy shit, all the time she didn't do one in the training, and then in the competition you landed. From that moment on I was like, okay, whatever happens now, I'm happy anyways.
How's it feel to be in the semi-finals?
I don't know. Seriously, I have no idea. I did not see this coming at all.
You got a backflip, first one you've landed this week. How does that feel?
Insane. I can't believe it. I think I'm tripping.
And you're going through with Lisa.
And we both made it to the fucking semis, and we were like, how? That was crazy. So then the double came up. The wind just dropped before the heats were cancelled, then we started again. And then we had like, that was actually the time where the hugest set came in. It was so much up and down the whole day. Yeah, tricky. But first time Pozo, top 10. Also pretty happy, so a jackpot. Until we had the super session.
Clearly not the chaos I hoped for.
I tried it forward and actually chose like a steep kick. I over-rotated it a bit and just landed super flat. Actually there was nothing broken, but I still had a lot of pain, so I decided to stay in Pozo a bit longer. So now I'm driving alone on Fuerte because Elena had to stay in Gran Canaria as the physiotherapist Daida recommended to first let her foot be checked with an MRI. Fingers crossed that she can still come over here, because I already miss her and it's only been one day without her. So I arrived here alone and I was like, okay, one more day until Maaike arrives, and I was so happy to finally meet you again. And I was so happy to meet you. In Pozo I broke my freestyle board and we only had 1 week in between, and I realized I cannot get another MbBoard here, so actually I had to compete on a new board and get used to it within 6 days, which was a bit nerve-wracking for me in the beginning.
And it was windy every day. I think we basically went for a morning session and an afternoon session. We started in Risco in a lagoon for a few days to like warm up, get used to the freestyle board, especially for Lisa also, because in the competition spot it's pretty hard, so just easing into it a few days. It was also super windy, like fully stacked on 3/6. Decided with all of the girls that were here that we should be training in a competition spot.
Every time we were straight away 4 or 5 girls when we entered the water. Sometimes we were even more than the boys when we went in the morning, which was pretty cool. We were all really looking forward to the competition.
So on the first day of competition we actually made the registration a little bit earlier so that we could go straight for the single on that same day, which we did end up finishing.
Given that after it happened I thought I would not be able to compete in Fuerte, I am super happy that I could do it in the end. Still, I wasn't enjoying the heats that much because I just was in a lot of pain. Some of the crashes I was like feeling it, like, oh, the ankle that must have hurt.
Elena sadly enough injured her foot. She's sailing through the pain.
Painting the last days here.
Oh,
the
that's
flag.
a flag.
Yeah, that's gonna
make a big difference.
Anyways, it was a really nice event, and it was so nice cheering for Maaike and Lisa also.
After Maaike kicked me out again, I was so invested in cheering for her.
Finally I was able to sail like a really good final, which I was super stoked about. It wasn't quite enough to beat Sarah in the single.
It was just nerve-wracking for everyone on the beach. We were checking the scores, updating, thinking, looking, updating. All the finals with Sarah and Maaike. It was so close.
I was up against Maaike Huvermann from Holland, which I sail against her often in the final, and I felt like this year she had a different motivation and a more focused mindset, so I felt like it was going to be very tough. I'm very happy about to show a higher level in the final. I think it was 0.7 point difference, which is hard to decide who was the best in that case, but I'm happy to be part of this final where we push the level.
At the moment, Sarah has the highest scoring moves.
Yes.
But Maaike is leading at the moment. But Maaike has all the time now to try and get that Spokono in. That's gonna be a difference maker. Yes, sick burner. That was the best burner I've seen in a long time from her. That's gonna put on the battle. Amazing final. I mean, this is absolutely stunning to see. And this is done and dusted.
But it was
Sarah,
really close.
it was super close. Sarah definitely got a run for her money.
I also landed my first Scopo in the competition. Like not the first one ever, but I really struggled to do it in competitions because we never really have perfect conditions.
You got a podium!
When I knew, okay, in the double, I secured the podium spot. It was the first time for me to have a podium in the World Cup, which made me so happy.
Couldn't be happier.
And she fucking beat Sarah Kita in the double elimination.
Yeah. Fuerte always felt like super hard for me because the conditions are so hard, and she's super strong here.
Nobody beat her since 2006 or 8.
Ridiculous.
Until now, Maaike Huvermann.
This is looking good for Maaike's fans, a little bit less good for Sarah Kita fans. If Maaike wins, there is still a super final. Spokulo is the only thing that can save her.
There's the Spock.
Yeah, but not enough power.
Got clipped.
We are going into a super final. I'm calling it. There will be another final between Maaike Huvermann and Sarah Kita of Ringa.
But this is already historic.
This is already historic. It's the first time someone beats Sarah here in Fuerteventura. But at the moment, it is Sarah Kita in the lead again. She wants that Spokono, but just couldn't get it, and she will have to settle for a normal spot. 7, she's going switch. She needs that burner. Gets the duck, doesn't get the good duck.
Very close, but
This is as close as it gets. Big round of applause, but just not enough. They both put down such a good heat that they know they could have won or lost it. But in the end, it's gonna be Sarah Kita from Aruba
taking a 27th world title.
Feels so amazing. I'm super happy, and I guess it's motivation for next year to take it just one more step further.
For me, the favorite part is that we have such a sick women's crew. I would still love to have some more faces, more and more, so we would be super happy if anyone else want to join us in the future. Maybe we can do some more girls sessions. Every moment, we enjoyed it so much.
Start to finish. In general, I think a lot of the girls were performing really high, and I think this for sure was one of the highest levels we've had in the women's fleet ever.
Now when the lights turn out on focus, overdose, slow, hope, dope, don't choke this. Lucid psychosis, kitty cat broke it, leaking out slow, get the most so flocious.
Now when the lights turn out, I'm focused. Overdose, slow, hope, dope, don't choke this. Lucid psychosis, kitty cat broke it, leaking out slow, get the most so flocious. We about both, keep it breathing, keep it up. We could spark trees and I won't see meaning. We could catch feelings, speak about dreams and I want so freely. Speak about you and me, oh so deeply.
Overdose, slow, dope, don't choke this lucid psychosis. Kitty cat broke it, leaking out slow. Get the most so flocious. We about both, keep it breathing, keep it dark. We could spark trees and I won't seek meaning. We could catch feelings, speak about dreams and the world so free. Speak about you and me oh so deeply.
I kick it up, fuck mad shit, kicking up speakers, freak it easy on my plastic. Bad shit with true feeding breezy on the couch at the back of the room. We could practice some black tricks and magical moves and pull focus and focus. The walls breathe sweat, tap the lotus up, let it flow slowly while I open up. Broken up, tonguing out my name on some thug shit. You could be the future that I fuck with. Now when the lights setting up, I'm focused. Overdose, slow, hope, dope, don't choke this. It's a psychosis, kitty cat broke it. Kick it out slow, get the most so flocious. We about both, keep it breathing, keep it dark. We could spark trees and I won't seek meaning. We could catch feelings, speak about dreams and the world so freely. Speak about you and me.
12 past 12, I put my face on your face too. I'ma tie you up and then I'll break you. Snipping more fancy, future fantastic. Waste the mad swimmers on your back and break plastic. Fucking with you, Cupid black magic. I'm a freak, you, we could both play easy, but let's both be cool and part 2 shit. Time to get ruthless. You and me are kinda like a unit I can cool with.
This is not the right one. But maybe even just skipping through like this is gonna be a funny video.
I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you feel alive. Let me make you happy. I wanna make you feel alive at night. I wanna make you happy. You a good girl tonight. Hey. You seem to be sunk, and life is no race. When I'm not happy, I'm in disgrace.
Oh, wie hast du verkackt?
Business, business.
Windy? Windy? No. Safe and non-toxic. Non-toxic.
I would love to hurt you, but I hate you.